Internal peace, even emotional, psychological states of peace. Allah says, الَّذِينَ آمَنُوا وَلَمْ يَلْبَسُوا إِيمَانَهُمْ بِظُلْمٍ. Those who truly came to believe and did not disguise their truth or their faith with wrongdoing. In other words, wrongdoing is a disturbance in your, not just on the outside. When you do dhulm, you're disturbing something on the outside or someone on the outside. But in this ayah, beautifully, it is as though Allah is describing that when you do wrong to someone else, you've actually disturbed something inside of you. And then Allah says, if you're able to not do that and not wrong others and not do wrong, not do injustice of any kind, أُولَٰئِكَ لَهُمُ الْأَمْنُ. Those are the people that deserve peace. They'll have peace. They'll have peace inside of themselves. SubhanAllah. You know how many times we see nowadays that soldiers that come from war, that have witnessed atrocities, or in settings where there were no oversight, committed atrocities, or were silent witnesses to atrocities that their brethren committed during wars, they come back and commit suicide, or they have nightmares, or they're not able to have relationships, or they can't go to sleep, or they're all on kinds of medications, PTSD, and you name it. Not just from physical trauma. Physical trauma is something else, but just from the emotional trauma of what they've experienced, or what they may have even had to do, or they did and got away with. Well, they got away with it in the sense of the authorities and the government and all of that, but their insides have been damaged. They don't have any peace anymore, and they can't live with that. There are people who commit any and all kinds of crimes, not just against other human beings, but people like, for example, nowadays, subhanAllah, there are people that are in the entertainment industry, they're in the music industry, they're, and maybe they're not even the top celebrities, but people that are in a particular kind of industry that has to do with just sinning and just wrongdoing. They're in the clubbing industry, they're in one of these dirty industries. These people have to literally stay on drugs to be at peace, because they're terrible to themselves and others when they're not in that state. They have to literally numb themselves away from reality to be able to cope, just to be able to cope, just to be able to deal. SubhanAllah. Allah says people who truly have found faith, they found something they could not find in a club, they could not find it at a party, they could not find it in a drug, they couldn't find it in alcohol, they couldn't find that peace anywhere.